Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of New on Steam. We're playing more 20 Minutes Till Dawn. We only have a few more episodes left. Last episode, we finally had another successful run because of another OP build. That seems to be the only way you can really beat this game is with OP combinations and synergies. There we go. So, we're gonna have probably about 5 more episodes because we have 5 more characters. We have tons of runes to unlock these characters, but we're going to go ahead and unlock Yuki. On every 6th shot, send out a frost butterfly that periodically freezes nearby enemies. If affected enemies are already frozen, they instead take damage equal to your bullet damage. Okay, that seems pretty neat. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Maybe there's some OP synergies that'll work with this, but we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Okay, so go ahead and select Yuki. Is there a weapon that works well with this? We're just going to go with the sword again. The sword seems very, very, very powerful when built correctly. So we'll do standard mode, and we're going to do temple for the rest of the series. This stage is giving me a lot of trouble just because of how tight the corridor is. We pretty much one-shot a pumpkin patch, so we don't need to do it again. Forest took us about 3 times, so we have 5 more attempts to do temple. So let's go ahead and play and hop right in. Let's see if I like her. Okay. Sword. I gotta get reacclimated to this game again. I'm playing 4 games at once right now. 2 for my YouTube series and 2 for just leisure. So freezing enemies is pretty neat. I think the freeze will come in handy once we get some more attack speed. So let's go ahead and do gain a soul heart every 90 seconds. Get that pretty early. I didn't see any summons. We want to get tons of summons and summon upgrades. So if they don't have any, we'll get health. So let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Nice thing about frozen enemies are... Okay, let's do the fire rate. Nice thing about frozen enemies is they're not rushing me. So we have a little breathing room. Okay, so we are sending out tons of ice right now. And with the fire rate increase, if we get more fire rate increase, it's going to send out even more. So we're just going to have a screen full of frozen enemies, essentially. And it seems like they chain together, too. So if you freeze one enemy, you freeze multiple enemies that are touching it. Let's see. Let's do reload rate. Anything to get my attacks out faster. So summons might not be the way to go this round. Maybe the scythe. I gotta remember to aim at the enemy. Last character I played had AE damage. Shot all your shots in random directions, so I didn't have to worry about aiming. Aiming is probably my worst skill in a twin stick shooter, just because I'm not used to playing. Let's go ahead. Rubber bullets, fire rate 10%. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the fire rate and bouncing bullets. Now, do the sword slashes count as bullets? That is the true question. It doesn't seem like they're bouncing at all. However, the sword does do AE damage. So we're starting to get some explosive enemies. We finally get a summon. Fire rate 15% and max ammo and bullet speed. So we're going to attack even faster. I don't know how I feel about this ability. We'll have to see how OP it gets once my character builds up a little bit more. Okay. The ice is nice, but it's not really necessary. Especially if I can kill enemies before they even touch me. Okay, let's go ahead and finally get a summon. Yeah, there's an ability to increase damage while you're standing still, but we never stand still. Okay, I got hit, so I'm glad I got some soul hearts. So now we're gonna move around. We got some of the beefy guys out, got hit again. We got some of the beefy guys out. So just go ahead and avoid them. For now, kite them around. I'm stuck on the pillar. My character is so slow right now. So maybe we'll get some move speed in a little bit. Let's go. Gain a soul heart, increase max limit of soul hearts by +2. Let's go ahead and get the holy shield, because the holy shield regenerates. It's essentially another heart. They might as well just have given you a heart. Okay, we're in the exploding phase of this map. We have to be careful because the explosions are kind of big. So we can't let them get too close. Divine Wrath, lightning, summon attack speed. We don't have any summons. So call down lightning strike a random nearby enemy for 22 damage every second while holy shield's active. Let's ignore that because we can't guarantee we'll hold holy shield. But on every second shot, call down lightning. So this is where our attack speed comes in handy, because we're going to call down lightning like crazy. Be beneficial if the lightning will hit the suicide bombers. Just so they don't get too close. Once this phase is over, I'm pretty safe for a little while. At least until the projectile phase. Okay, frostbite. Send out additional frost butterfly. Okay, so we get even more freezes. So this character is probably going to be a little bit about survivability. Finally, we get a decent summon. So let's grab the scythe out. And we're going to start buffing the scythe. This weapon is all about the AE damage. So we're not going to get too much range from it, but we're going to get a lot of survivability because things can't get really close. We're going to have to try to upgrade our weapon damage at the same time in the future too. Let's go ahead and grab some of this experience. Because the enemies do get a lot stronger. They have their health pool is increased quite drastically in probably 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, bullet knockback, or bullet damage, 40%. Move speed, yeah, let's get this. Increase our scythe damage at the same time. The hardest part about starting off a game is the move speed. The trigger is a little wonky. Sometimes it doesn't fire all your shots before just stopping. So you're gonna sometimes you have to push the fire button again to get it going. Okay, so explosion got us. Which explosion? Okay, so the beefy enemies, they explode too. So we gotta be careful on keeping them at a distance. Pickup range, power shot. Well, lightning strikes an enemy, there's a 20% chance to automatically refill your ammo. Summon attack speed. Let's go ahead and get the refill ammo. The more shots that I'm getting out, the more I'm spinning, the more lightning's coming around, so we got a lot of good combinations going on right now, if I read that correctly. Okay, so we got a boss. Oh! The boss freezes. And we got projectiles, so we gotta be a little cautious. So I think we got hit. I tried to sneak in too tight on one of the enemies that I killed. Electro Mastery. All lightning damage increased by 12. Increased lightning area effect by 75%. Okay, we're gonna probably start building up our summons and our AE damage. Because this zone will get a little chaotic pretty soon. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Get some breathing room. Okay, we still got hit. So we only got 1 health, so we gotta be careful. Max HP plus 4, dodge minus 25, fire rate 66, bullet damage, knockback, spread. Tome of Might, max HP 1, increase all damage by 2 for each max HP you have. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. Let's get some more health. Ooh, that was close. My character was too slow. I didn't let go of the trigger soon enough. Alright, I let it go just in time before I got hit. Let's start taking out these projectile enemies. Luckily, I can freeze, so all this does is not really killing enemies, but it is giving me some breathing room. And it is stopping projectiles, the enemies with projectiles from firing. We are getting hit quite a bit, though. We may have to switch to an actual weapon like a shotgun in the future because of so many exploding enemies. A couple episodes ago, I was having an extremely good run in this map, but I just couldn't see, so we got nailed by something. Magic Scythe inflicts curse on enemies. Dragon Egg. Increase reload rate and move speed by 25% with Holy Shield, so anything with Holy Shield we're just going to ignore. Let's see, bullet speed 30% spread. We don't have to worry about spread. Bullet speed. Nah, we don't need to worry about that. Let's go ahead and invest in the dragon. So we got a soul heart, so we got 2 health right now, since our soul hearts regenerate. So the ice does stack with other enemies. And it looks like they can't get past each other when they're frozen twos. So there is, they do follow the laws of clipping. So we gotta move out a little bit. We're getting cornered in a little bit more, quite a bit. So let's go ahead and call down lightning to strike random nearby Holy Shield. Summon Electro Bug that calls down lightning strike to 2 nearby enemies. So lightning is extremely overpowered. So we're gonna go ahead and start grabbing that. Hopefully our dragon will spawn soon. It looks like they're still shooting projectiles. No, they're not. That's just late projectiles. Reload rate. Okay. Arrow, magic, dark arts, holy arts. After shooting your last ammo, smite nearby enemies for 20 damage. Yeah, let's go ahead. Get that. It takes a while for us to drain all our ammo, but any extra AE damage we can get off is still beneficial. So we're going to start heading this way to grab all this XP. Now, the one good thing about this build that you don't have to worry about with other characters is that we can stay kind of stationary. We don't always have to move because we force the enemies to stand still. However, we have to constantly aim our sword blades, our projectiles, to around in a circle to make sure we get an even spread to freeze against all the enemies. Okay, summon attack speed. Yeah, let's do summon attack speed. So we got 3 hearts right now because our soul hearts are regenerating. Let's pick up some of this XP right here. Okay, so the enemies are starting to crowd a little bit. So get this ice around. Nice even spread. We do have a nice good burst to us right now. We don't have to worry too much about getting overcrowded. Okay. Scythe Mastery. Bullet damage 10%. Magic Scythe is increased by the bonus to your bullet damage. Summon damage 30%. Let's do the roll 30%. Oh, there's so much XP. So we're going to start pushing the enemies out in a big donut shape to get our get all that XP. We did get hit, so let's force ourselves, make it cut out a little path. Okay, Smite does 10 extra damage for every current HP you have. Ignore that for now. Summon attack speed 20%. Summons have a 30% chance to call down lightning. Okay, so we're gonna get even more lightning. So we're gonna force a path. We're gonna make a circle. This is something that you can't do with other classes or other characters. Is you can't really charge like that unless you have like a shotgun or something. After finishing reloading, deal a huge spin attack that deals 4 times your bullet damage. Implies max HP 1. Cyclone Sword has a 50% chance to smite enemies for 20 damage on hit. Move speed 30%. Cyclone damage is increased by bonus to your move speed. Let's go ahead and get the light blade. So enemies are starting to melt right now. So if we survive the horde phase, I think we go into the projectile phase or the beefy enemy phase. Okay, pulsating summons. Summons do 50 AE damage. They pulse. We need to increase the speed of our scythe, and that'll be even more deadly. Did I get hit? I don't know what hit me. Look at all that free XP just laying around. Okay, so Smite does 10 extra damage. Reload rate and move speed by 24%. Holy shield. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab. I can't remember what I just grabbed. This game is so fast paced and you're just subconsciously grabbing stuff that sometimes I don't really focus. I know I grabbed what I wanted though. Okay, so Magic Scythe inflicts Curse. Increase summon damage by 1% after every 15 enemies killed. This is the best time to grab it because we have the horde of enemies. Although they are starting to thin out a little bit. So they're the XP, the summon damage is just going up pretty slowly. But it really stacks up pretty quickly. Well, that does make sense. It stacks up eventually. It's a good investment. Okay, haste move speed, fire rate 5%, which means we freeze more. Dragon gains 15 damage every 60 seconds. This ability works even if your dragon is still in the egg. Let's go ahead and grab the move speed and the fire rate because we'll get more ice out of it. We get tons and tons of ammo. We're not getting too much spins off because of we kill and we get more ammo as we kill. Magic Scythe inflicts Curse. Let's go ahead and invest in the dragon. So your dragon gains 10% attack speed every 60 seconds, or 15 damage every 60 seconds. Let's do the damage. Okay, so now we gotta play the careful game. These things are the pain. This is where most of my runs end, is here. As long as we keep moving, we should be fine. That's the beneficial part about this build, is that we can keep moving. That ice is so nice. On paper, the ability sounds kind of dumb. Okay, we just got hit. Oh, no, now we got hit. The ability sounds pretty weak, but it feels perfectly balanced. That's what I like about these characters. Each one has a unique feel to them. They're drastically different in different ways. I apologize, I'm not really making much sense today. I am slightly tired. Thought I sneak in an episode. Maybe I should have waited, but it's all good. Call down lightning strike to while holy shield's active. Bullet damage 10%. Magic is your scythe is increased. Your bullets have 35% chance to freeze for 1.5 seconds. We already freeze, so some damage 10%. Every 500 enemy drops a healing item. Let's go ahead and grab that for a little bit of survivability. We only have 2 hits left. I wish I had a little bit more breathe wave. Okay, we have 1 hit left. Okay, we got hit. Okay. Go ahead and quit the menu. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it here. We got a good gist of the character. I don't think we're going to beat the level with that character, with that build especially. So we're going to switch to another character and see if we can beat the temple finally. But I'm going to end it here, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.